Let's start by creating a butterfly embroidery. First, place the embroidery hoop under the fabric. Unscrew the top part of the hoop. Then, snap it into place. Next, tighten the screws. As you tighten, pull the fabric taut. We'll start with the Indian thread for this part. Pick up the Indian thread. Hold it by both ends, and gently pull it to create some slack. Just a little bit of slack, so there's a space about the width of a thread in the middle. Don't pull too hard. Caution, don't pull it like this. The space will be too large and it won't work. First step, thread a single strand of white thread from the top. Take a stitch back and forth to secure it. Then here. Make a small loop. And then, pass the thread through the Indian thread to secure it. At the same spot, take a few more stitches to secure the top of the Indian thread. Then, secure the Indian thread at regular intervals along the outline of the butterfly wing. After coming out, go back in at the same spot. When doing the couching stitch, make sure to hide the thread. Don't let it show. When you're done here, second step, pick up a small champagne rhinestone. Insert a needle into this circle. There are 4 holes at the bottom. Thread one side first. Secure it. Then thread the other side and secure. Next, wrap the Indian thread around the champagne rhinestone to secure. As you wrap, keep the interval small. Take a few more wraps. Then trim the end and secure with a few more stitches. Do the same at the other end, securing with extra stitches. For the next part, follow the same steps. Let's work on this flower-shaped part. When doing this part, especially at the pointed tips, come out from here and go back in at the same spot. Then press down firmly. Fold the Indian thread in half. Then continue. That's how you achieve the desired effect. And for the bottom part, pay attention when doing this section. Also come out at the corner and go back in at the same spot. At the same point, then fold the Indian thread firmly at the bottom. Keep the interval small. Like this area here, take small stitches as you go, or it won't hold well. The same applies to the remaining parts. Follow the guidelines under the butterfly wing and fold firmly. Don't let the white thread show. For the second part, we'll do satin stitch. The right side is already done. First, do half in the darker shade. Then do the other half in light green. After that, add 4 strands of metallic thread. Before starting, it's best to draw a line to guide your stitching. Especially for beginners. Otherwise, you might deviate and stitch the metallic thread towards the center. Same on this side. Pick up 2 strands of dark thread. Come out from here. Make sure to come out under the Indian thread. And you can go beyond the center line when coming out. When stitching the light thread later, it can cover the dark thread underneath. The effect will be a blend of the 2 threads intersecting. Try not to let the background fabric show. Cover it with your stitches. Stitch close together. Come out from here and go under the metallic and Indian thread. Overlap the 2 colors. Now, continue with this side. Then this side. Include this part and the metallic thread section. Stitch them together. For the third part, we'll use beads and sequins. When doing this, use 2 strands of dark green thread. Thread 1 bead, 1 sequin. Another 1 bead, and another 1 sequin. 1 bead, 1 sequin, 1 bead, 1 sequin. Use 3 or 4 of these combinations. The sequin starts with a bead and ends with a sequin. Come out from here Cover the end of the Indian thread. Like this combination. Align the position here. Make sure it extends this far. Go back in here. Cover the green thread. Thread 3 to 4 sequins and beads each time. Always end with a sequin. Keep the direction consistent. Continue until you reach this part. Cover the other end of the Indian thread too. Next, we'll do the bottom part. Use a single strand of green thread. Thread a sequin, a bead, and another sequin. Come out slightly to the side. Continue like this to fill the space. Next, we'll work on this inner part. First, secure the champagne pearl and green rhinestone. After that, use the same stitching technique with sequins and beads. Replace the beads with light and gold ones. Fill the space like this. After filling the space, first thread the beads and secure them. Then stitch them on. After securing, use the same technique. One sequin, one bead, one sequin combination to fill the gaps. After securing the beads and rhinestones, at the very bottom part, come out from here. Thread a few gold beads and go back in here. Then come out from here and thread a few more. Keep going. Come out from here. And repeat the process. Same for the bottom. As you move down, use fewer beads. Fill the gaps on this side too. Next, we'll do this part. After securing the yellow marquise rhinestone and antique bronze bead, we'll work on this triangular section. Using 3 strands of metallic thread. Take a stitch. Then come out here. Go back in and connect to the previous stitch. Now, come out from below. And stitch up here. Continue stitching up to here. Then add the butterfly antennae with 3 straight stitches. Use the same straight stitch technique. Part 4. Assembling the frame. First, unscrew the frame. Remove the embroidery hoop. You can see the impression of the hoop here. It's best to iron it out. Next step. Take out the frame. Set it aside. Then take out the clear plastic sheet. Flip that embroidered piece over and place it at the back center. Fold it over like this. And fold this side too. Use a single strand of thread. We'll start here. Sew the excess fabric at the back. Pull the thread tight as you sew. This will help flatten the hoop impression. If you don't pull tight, the hoop impression will show. So pull the thread tight as you sew. Center the embroidered piece. Place it in the middle. Take a few back and forth stitches. This way, the hoop impression will flatten out more. Like this. It's flatter now. Fold that other sides too. And secure them the same way. Pull the thread tight as you go. Keep it taut. That's it. You're done. The hoop impression will fade. Now, place it back in the frame. Snap it in. All done.